Shedeur Sanders snubbed AFC North rival on draft day? Back in April, the media and NFL fans across the globe had been sold a bill of goods as it related to Shedeur Sanders' draft stock. Countless mock drafts placed him in the first round of the NFL draft. Some even had him being selected second overall by the Cleveland Browns. The world watched pick after pick come off the board, while Mel Kiper Jr. lost his mind on the set of ESPN's draft coverage. It is not difficult to dig up even the most respected reporters, analysts, and insiders, seemingly bamboozled by the idea that Sanders was viewed as a top-tier quarterback prospect. Many have opined that Sanders' camp, including Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, tried to manufacture the hype out of thin air. While it worked to fool the general public, NFL teams were still not convinced. Ravens reportedly planned to draft Shedeur Sanders before he declined. Adam Schefter of ESPN reported a previously unknown nugget regarding Sanders' draft day adventure preceding the Browns' intra-division clash with the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. The Baltimore Ravens were planning to draft Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round with the number 141 pick, league sources told ESPN. But before the Ravens could turn in the card, the former Colorado star let it be known to Baltimore that he didn't want to be on a roster with Lamar Jackson, where he wouldn't have a chance to play anytime soon, league sources said. Adam Schefter, just 3 picks before the Browns decided to trade up to nab the former Colorado Buffalo, the Ravens seemingly saw something in the signal caller that intrigued them as a potential backup to their all-world starter, Lamar Jackson. Shockingly enough, despite his slide all the way to the 5th round, Sanders still rebuffed their interest. The logic is sound. Why sit behind Lamar Jackson when Sanders can try to go to a team with a less stable quarterback position? While it is sensible, there are other factors Sanders could have considered in making this bold decision. This is especially true in light of reports that the Browns have been giving practice squad quarterback Bailey Zappe scout team reps over Sanders. One could wonder whether he feels the same way he did on draft day. Since 2019, Lamar Jackson has started 87 out of 100 possible regular season games. Also, the Ravens are one of the NFL's powerhouse franchises. This means there is a higher likelihood that Sanders can get some playing time when the Ravens are blowing out one of their opponents, like they did the Browns 41-17 on Sunday. Another thing to consider is that age-old question discussed in backyards, bars, and football watching sessions around the country. Who would insert elite QB be if he were drafted by insert dysfunctional NFL franchise? The question has been asked about all the greats, namely Tom Brady, who had Bill Belichick, Patrick Mahomes, who has Andy Reid, Lamar Jackson, who has John Harbaugh. The list goes on and on. As unfortunate as it is for members of the Dog Pound, no fan of this franchise can say with a straight face that they've been a well-oiled machine. From drafting Johnny Manziel to trading for Deshaun Watson to the disastrous 1-31 stretch to Freddie Kitchens. If there's a landmine, this team has been determined to find it. Perhaps Shedeur regrets his decision and wishes he had gone to a more stable NFL environment. It is all water under the bridge now, and we will all get to see exactly how the story plays out through the coming months and years. For Shedeur Sanders' sake, hopefully, he's not just another name on the cursed Browns quarterback jersey. Steelers may have secret weapon for Week 3 game versus Patriots. Early in the 2025-26 season, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been ravaged by injuries, mainly on the defensive side of the ball too, and the results are showing it. Fortunately, several players seem to be on the mend. One of them, safety Deshaun Elliott, continues to recover from a knee injury but missed Wednesday's practice. Signs point to the duo of Juan Thornhill and Chuck Clark once again picking up the slack in his absence. What if the Steelers have a secret weapon, though? Could recent signing Jabril Peppers see the field more often in Week 3? Jabril Peppers could see increased workload against former team. Considering Sunday's game is against his old New England Patriots team, it seems possible. Speaking to the media on September 17th, head coach Mike Tomlin admitted he's open to giving the newcomer an increased workload in multiple areas. "I haven't delved into his specific familiarity with New England," Tomlin said, "but certainly, being his second week here, I'm open to expanding the utilization of him not only as a special teamer, but as a defender." Pepper's background with the Patriots is extensive. The former first-round pick found his way there for the 2022 campaign and wound up playing in 38 games for them from then through last season. He also has experience lining up across from young quarterback Drake May, the present and planned future of the franchise. It all comes down to whether Peppers is deemed ready for more snaps. Defensive coordinator Terrell Austin shared Tomlin's same optimism. "He's a physical guy," Austin said. "Tough, good tackler. In getting to know him in the last couple of days, our guys think he's got a good football IQ and sense of what's going on around him. A lot of times, it's just putting it into their own terminology so they can function faster. We like those things about him, and we'll see how far he takes us this week." In Week 2's loss to the Seattle Seahawks, Peppers didn't log a single rep on defense. He played 7 snaps on special teams. Any Sunday involvement on defense will be his first with the Steelers, adding even more intrigue to the possibility. Steelers defense desperately needs to improve early in season. Any positive trend for the Steelers would be nice at this point. A season ago, Austin's group ranked 8th in scoring and 12th in yards allowed. Through 2 games this year, it sits 29th out of 32 teams in both statistics. When was the last time the defense sniffed anything that bad over the course of a full year? 1988, when Pittsburgh was 28th in both categories. Being so banged up on that side of the ball isn't helping. Regardless, improvement simply must take place. Early in the season, this is a unit that ranks 30th in EPA/play surrendered on defense according to Sumer Sports. Pittsburgh is struggling to limit the pass, slotting in at 28th there. Their run defense, ranked 24th, is far from fantastic. The eventual return of rookie first-round pick Derek Harmon could help, but that remains to be seen. Week 2's loss in the home opener didn't inspire much confidence. In their first game of the season, the Seahawks offense struggled immensely. As it turns out, going on the road to square off against the Steelers was just what the doctor ordered. Clint Kubiak's offense averaged 6.2 yards per play last Sunday, also converting on 43% of its third downs. Expecting Peppers to morph into a full-time defensive player is foolish. He's merely a depth piece at this point. With that said, maybe giving him some run could help slow down a Patriots offense that's still looking to find its footing. The football world knows the Steelers' defense certainly falls under that umbrella as well. Expecting Peppers to morph into a full-time defensive player is foolish. He's merely a depth piece at this point. With that said, maybe giving him some run could help slow down a Patriots offense that's still looking to find its footing. The football world knows the Steelers' defense certainly falls under that umbrella as well.